Just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee, I should have known better than to take him back to Abilene. I put him right back.
Whoa, I just lost all wind. What's going on, everybody? I'm the one, the only, the WOOKIE. Joined here by the normal cast of misfits. We have the PhD of KeyForge, Dr. M. Sheep.
Hello.
The Drazkor of the Drazkor, the choke show, Drazkor.
It just keeps getting longer.
Yeah, I figure I add one a week.
All right.
Yeah, one episode next week might just be all your names. And the Minnesota Deuce himself, Ewok Jr.
Hello, KeyForge community. Glad to be here. I don't think I've ever heard that you were without win there, Wookie, but there's always room for a first.
I'm sorry, I was without one.
Wind. You said you're without wind. You're
I lost my place.
quite
It
full
was
of
weird.
hot.
I got all the hot air for you boys and our 10 people that will be staying in the frat house that is known as the Team AC house.
And friends.
And friends.
So
It's gonna be a-
jealous
it's gonna be a
I'm
good
not
time,
going to be there. Oh,
Yeah. There'll be 10 dicks and 20 balls.
You don't know if this is true at all.
I will take a count when we get there. Everybody be ready.
And now that number is decreased significantly.
Yeah.
All right.
And sexual harassment. Yay.
Yeah, contact HR. Janet will care. No, she won't. Anyways, it's time to go over Mars. I don't know what to say about Mars. Feels like Mars of old. Draconian Measures has let me down all the way.
meaning, yeah,
Like, it's
meaning,
not-
good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like they could do a stuff, maybe.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Got it.
Like, you get Mars that likes each other, like, it could be real good, but you get weird,
Yes.
janky Mars, they can be, like, the biggest,
Letdown.
yeah. We'll
Okay.
leave it at letdown.
I agree with that. You can have
Feels like
two
Mars
very,
of Coda,
very swinging,
because Coda
swinging.
Mars could be so good, and it could be so bad all at the same time.
Yup. I agree.
And weird story, those could both be in the same deck back then. I don't know if that's true now, but they could.
Well, I mean, you could definitely, if you look across formats, that was definitely true. There was definitely Mars that was good for Sealed, that was really not good for Archon. And I think there's some of that in this set too.
Should we start with Agent Buff?
Let's do it.
I don't know what
Buff
makes
or boof?
I don't know, Boof, Buff,
Buf?
Oof.
Buf, Bueller.
I don't know.
know.
Double vowel makes a hard sound.
Ooh. Maybe it's boo.
Youth.
Ooh.
Youth.
I don't know.
Buff.
But 4-power Martian agent. After Reap, if you are overwhelmed, give a friendly creature +3 power, 3 +1 power counters. Otherwise, each friendly creature gains a +1 power counter. Let's see
Fiddly.
what the community score. Oh, I gotta re-log in.
Yeah,
Hold on.
log
So
in.
our-
Make sure
our-
you're
our
logged
commu-
in before you
Yeah,
start
I gotta log
start scoring.
I thought I
right?
was
'Cause
logged in, but I am not.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna re-log in.
I think I fixed the log on issues, maybe, hopefully. So community, you guys, as you're listening in, go to drazscore.com, DRAZSCORE, drazscore.com, and go to cards, filter Draconian Measures, filter Mars. And as long as you're logged in, you can enable my score. And when we say stuff that's absolutely batshit crazy, you can add your own score. You can go to my score and you can adjust it. That will contribute to the community score. And you can
And if
see
you
right
pay
now.
Drazkor $100, he will program it so that the community score means something.
Eventually, if we have enough community scores, I may in fact do that. So right now, limited number so far.
And pay
so
him
without
$100.
refreshing the screen.
Yeah. Instead of doing free work for GG,
Yeah.
do free work for us.
That's
Yes.
right. That's
Which
right.
actually
pay
means
us.
something.
Patreon. Yeah. Because we love you. Specifically
All right.
you.
What do y'all think of the oof? Oof. He's got
I
he's
think-
got the Drazkor experience going on. He's got a drink in his hand with some sort of fruit.
Hell
in
yeah.
it.
Yeah, keep the change. It is a common slot. I do like the artwork here.
We're scoring cards.
Yeah,
Not
I think
judging artwork.
Well, I'm gonna put in that I like this.
Artwork's
so go
a
fetch.
6. The card is a 1.
I think it's fiddly. I
2.
think this card is fiddly.
It's 2 because it is a hassle. Its actual effect probably means it's a 3, but it's a 2 because it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is a 3. It's a little bit. It's odd too. If you're overwhelmed, give a friendly creature 3+1 power counters. Like, wouldn't I want everyone when I'm overwhelmed to be able to get bigger versus just one?
Nope. I do not want my
actually,
to be bigger.
This is one of the few where I often prefer giving everything +1. Right.
That was going to be my question. I do prefer the +1 to everything, but it's fiddly, especially when you just want to reap and like take the amber.
If you only have 1 or 2 creatures, then the +3 is better.
But if I'm winning and I'm reaping out here, it just takes extra time to grab those counters when you're just like, I just want to reap to be able to move on with the game. So I scored it as a 3. I think it's there. I disagree with the community on this one, but I have it at a 3.
Yeah, the community right now has a 1.8 on this, so they do not like it.
They do not.
Which I understand. Like I actually have it as a 3 right now as well.
I'm tanking that like a Chinese kid in math class, right? I gave it.
Yeah, what do you have?
Like 1.
1.
This card is like I can see the sealed ability of this, but like out of set, like, it's just I gotta play it, and then I gotta find a way to ready it. Is there any ready and use in this set?
This guy actually lives often enough to
the next card.
Look at the next card.
But
yeah, well,
I this card is weird because like I feel like it shouldn't be impactful, but for some reason it has been.
Really?
So
I don't feel like the power counters have mattered much.
There's a couple
The
things
creatures
to play
still
with,
just
but it's
get
not great.
killed.
Yeah. So it really should be a 2. Even though I put a 3 here, I think it should really be a 2.
all right, we'll change it up.
Yeah, let's change it.
What do you?
I think
what do you
got?
got?
I think we got everybody.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay with a 2. I have
Yes.
no love.
All right.
There you go. Done.
Next up, all our Mars. It is an artifact. Action. Ready and use a friendly Mars creature.
It's
time, you guys. Oh, hold on. We got to play a game real quick. It's that time where we play this game called, and I'm gonna put some like game show music in the background. It's called "What Was Drazkor Smoking?" Draz gave this a 4.
Yeah, he underscored it.
Yeah.
I probably did.
It is still an artifact. It is still an artifact.
This card is amazing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cheap it. All 3 of us are here, man. You're in Wookie world, man. This is uncommon. I want to see this. It is not to go out and like so the individual card that I think deserves a 6. It's not there yet, but I have this clearly at a 5.
What was the what's golden?
It's not Chase.
Spiral.
Golden Kitty. Oh, golden.
Oh, Golden Spiral. Let's see.
But the idea for ready and use.
Generally a better.
Golden Spiral's a 3.
Okay, and this is a better golden spiral. So
Yeah.
No
maybe
amber.
In his world, it is only a 4, but in this set, it's such an important card to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm very good with bumping this to a 5. Actually, after having played with it, it is it's a big deal.
Yeah,
But the thing
it is.
sometimes, and even in sealed, you can't play it because everybody's stealing your damn artifacts.
Well, I mean, there's truth to that, but that's true with other good artifacts too.
Yeah.
So I'm
I think it can be a little slow at times coming up just as an artifact, but man, this early turn 1 is phenomenal. Even mid game, I want to see this. I'm all about it. This is a 5.
yeah. What were you gonna rate it, Wookie?
2.
It's an artifact. Wookie gives no action artifact more than a 2. They're all garbage in his book.
So Agent Booth is the same as all our Mars.
It is so slow. Slow.
Again, this is why you want all action decks. Okay.
I have to play it and then come back to the house to then use it.
That is how KeyForge is played these days.
But it's
Even-
not. But it's
even
not.
in
that is
PV,
not
that's
how
how
the
it-
high-end
yes.
decks are coming back.
Yes, everything has been slowed way down.
Go faster.
Even
All right, go
PV
fast.
makes longer games because it says you're not doing anything, you're not doing anything, you're not doing anything.
So we have 2, 5, 5. Draz, where are you at?
5. I'm good with 5
All
on
right,
all
so
our Mars. Yep.
We're gonna overrule and go 5, and we're gonna move on to 5.
I made it a 6 in Drazkor because if I don't have this in Mars, I don't want Mars.
I mean, do you
I
want
still put it, I
Mars?
still put it at 5, but yeah.
Okay.
I agree. It's real value. But my scores.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with my score.
Vinx. He is a 3-power robot. After Reap, you can destroy a friendly non-Mars creature. If you do, you can take control of an enemy creature.
So
I
this
like
is
this a
a
lot.
fixed version of what's his name? Zip, the implanter. Right, where you actually have to sacrifice a non-Mars creature, and then you get to take it. Where Zip was basically just take an enemy creature and destroy it.
And then you can, yep.
Here you have to have a sacrifice to do it, but then you can kind of keep the loop going. A little easier to defend against because your opponent can be like, "Oh, I'll just destroy your off-house card." Now, Arbiter has no friends to kill.
Yeah.
But it is at like Zip level good,
Yep.
but not quite as good. And there has been a lot of times where I've seen him not able to do his effect, and he is not. I think he is a whole point less than Zip.
Well, Zip. I'm actually looking at this now. Zip's only a 3.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
then,
because Zip
yeah.
is also a 3-power. He dies really often before he's ever
Zip has
able to
elusive.
do stuff.
Yeah.
It's witch status. You see the same here.
I like both these guys. I feel like we underrated
this is a
Zip.
guy better in sealed than he is in Archon as well.
I agree
That's
with that.
true. That's true. So maybe I'm over.
I mean, in sealed, he's definitely better where you might actually get to reap with him.
Yeah.
There is a really cool off play where if your opponent has a completely empty board, you do have to kill your non-Mars creature. So be aware of that. But overall, I still really like it.
Well, that's the same with Zip.
I know.
So what are we giving the Arbiter?
Based on
3?
Zip being a 3, this guy gets a 2.
I think he's a 3. I don't think he's a 2.
I have him.
I mean,
at 3.
I gave him a 3 without knowing Zip.
Community's agreeing with me. He's a 2.5 in community score.
There you go. You and the community can be wrong.
It's true. It sounds like 3s have it.
Yeah, I mean it's a 2-6, so it is rounding up, and the number's low.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Digital manipulation. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. If it is not a Mars card, an enemy creature captures 1 from its own side.
Oh, is
The
that
worst brain
Bart-
dart, right? That's
Bartos?
what this is. Brain dart -1.
Brain Dart
So-
-1.
Brain Dart is
It's-
a 4.
This is not
Um,
actually guaranteed to do the capture because if
Right,
they
It
have
could be
Mars,
playing Mars.
and it
Brain
doesn't,
Dart also enrages.
and
Whereas
brain,
this
yeah,
does
it
not.
doesn't do enraged. The discard the top card of your opponent's deck is not of critical.
Often
Value?
not important. Yeah.
I am okay with your 2. I just don't.
I guess
don't
maybe
love
is a
this
3
car.
actually.
I had it at a 3, but I hear the argument with Brain Dart. I see the amber. You are discarding, so interrupting the deck, which they're not. It's just they're not going to hit one of those 12-point cards if you're lucky.
I guess again, an Archon discarding their card as long as it's not GR is probably pretty good.
Yep.
Like
the capture is there. I see it, but I still had it at a 3.
I guess an Archon maybe can be a 3 because discard top of deck is slightly stronger in Archon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll make it a 3.
All right. I had it at a 3 as well, I believe. What did I have it at?
Okay.
Let me double check it. Oh, I gotta scroll down a little bit. I had it at a 3. Let's see. We got Edifice for Mars. Pip of Ember every time you play it. Play destroy a non-Mars artifact. If you do, you may ready a friendly card.
Such a weird one. I go back and
That
forth
is a
on this
weird one.
I mean,
Yeah,
like when there it's a non-Mars artifact to destroy, this card is bonkers.
Yes.
Yep.
Right? Super strong
Yep.
because it's ready. And this when you think this, and I've seen it work, it's ready any card, right? So it can be ready.
An entrenched card. It can be ready your own.
It can ready one in your trench. But if you have that Mars artifact that lets you ready and use a creature, you can ready that, and then you can use a creature out of house again.
Yep.
Which, like I was doing this with a good Skyborn bod when Skyborn has some amazing reap effects in this set. It was good.
Yep.
But it's like, and this is where I don't have the math, or like math would actually help determine this. Like, how often is there a non-Mars artifact to destroy?
Right.
You have this card. Like, if it's more than 50% of the time, this card's strong. If it's less than 50% of the time, it's not as strong. I also see a lot of people end up destroying their own artifact with this.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
if you've got
Fish provide enough garbage artifacts, it's fine.
Yeah.
This is true. There are
In
plenty of
sealed.
garbage artifacts in
sealed.
Fish.
So, in
So
the Archon
Hawk-
world, like, artifact control's critical.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hawk is
Still
a
like
5.
This. I like this card.
Yeah.
Hawk is a 5.
Hawk is a 5.
That outside of this can't hit a Mars one. This is as good, or if not better, than Hawk.
I
But
feel weird
don't
giving
think
it a
Hawk
6.
is a 5 anymore. That's part.
It may not be. I may
I
not
think
be,
there is-
but
So this is again a problem with scoring in Drazkor right now. Is your scores go across all sets, right?
Yep.
So in the set Hawk came in, originally it might have been a lighter R set. So it was a more critical card to get. Where here, in this set, there is quite a lot of artifact control. So it's not as critical to have it. And we're also in an era where artifacts right now are not quite as critical as they were when Hawk was contemporary. Like, you had to have artifact control at that point because everybody was playing Eaton's Jar. Now, all that
now we
stuff
do have
dead. You got our
well, we do have Vargas Revenge.
which we haven't seen hit the world.
That's true.
Competitive decks are PV, Big
Yeah,
Steel,
PV
and
has
other houses.
Soul Lock. There's not too many other good
No,
PV
PV's
artifacts.
really low artifact set in general.
Yeah.
So
Right.
a quick search, boys, says that there's a total of 18 artifacts in DM. That is what you are looking at. Of those, 3 of them are going to go ahead. Isn't there?
How many PV? That's
3
probably a more important question.
Well, correct, but I'm saying 3 of those showing up in Mars. So you can't hit them. So it'd put you at 15. But that's also So there's 15
No.
total that can be
It's-
hit.
I mean, it's sitting at a 4 right now. Kinda
I just don't
feel like that's
like
the right spot for it. I like this card. I like this card a lot.
So I think if you, I don't know, I see it. Are you going ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Is it keeping you from playing your artifact that's strong so that they can destroy it and then move on to ready? They get benefit out of it, but does it really stop you?
Yeah.
I have not seen the use. I think that it's limited for Mars.
I put it right in the middle of the road.
I had it at a 3
because I agree with I 100% agree with Sheep.
I think it's at least a 4.
Because it's not always going to hit.
Sure.
Not always going to hit.
Yeah, but that's like saying Hawk doesn't always hit. That's
right, but I mean, but
and this does more than Hawk does.
Oh. Gateway, right?
But again, I
your
agree with
classic
you.
board clear.
I don't think Hawk's I don't think Hawk's even a 4. And what was it? A 5? You said?
It's a 5. Yep.
Yeah,
you can score it. Go ahead.
Even a 4.
Add your my score to Hawk. Yeah.
I have my score for Edifice.
I think it's very middle of the road because, I mean, worst case scenario, it's a Pip of Ember. Best case, you get
worst case, you have to destroy your own artifact that you wanted, so you
right,
discard it.
And you have nothing readying, and then it's a real bad card.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't.
All right, so two 4s, 2 3s. So I'm gonna break the tie, leave it a 4.
There you go.
Emperor Memrox, 5 power Martian leader elder. While Memrox is in the center of your battle line, it gains invulnerable. After Reap, archive a card. Gain 1 for each card in your archives.
That's a pretty powerful effect.
It is in a rare slot, so at least we have that.
There
It's
is a handful of ready and use in this house.
Yep.
I've seen him make some space bucks. That is what. This is a big part of what won the sealed event at Portland.
This is
Emperor Memrox with all our Mars, right?
Yep.
So that's a combo right there. All our Memrox is
I put
strong.
this as a 6. It is a chase. I think it is something to look forward to definitely go after.
Is he alone a chase?
Yes, I still think so.
I mean, you kind of have to deal with him.
Yeah,
I don't.
You have to.
I don't know. I don't quite feel he's chase, but yeah, I hear you. Like he is super.
I want him. I want him in my.
I don't want him if I don't have ready and use with him. Which is why I'm saying like also the All Our Mars is also a chase in my book because
I'll
unless you got him both,
because he's
who
still
cares?
a 5 power body.
And I'll take all his Mars because every creature I play can be reaped with immediately or fought or whatever. And a lot of these creatures have great effects.
Yeah, I think Memrox with the after reap, archive a card, gain 1, then for it. It's like, okay, I gain an amber for reaping. I archive a card, then I'm gaining at least 1 for what I just did. That is literally archive and
so
gain 2. So
you're at least gaining 2.
Correct, at a bare minimum. And then if he's in the center, then is invulnerable too. Like, yes, please. So
yeah, that's
I play some there.
That hard to deal with the invulnerable part, but it is cool.
It's not. I mean, not as much, but it's something.
Oh, it's not bad.
It
I
is
mean, it's like super loose, right? You just got to kill a neighboring creature, and then he's no longer. Or if he's your only creature, he is in the center.
Yep.
And there is justification, I think, in some worlds where you're just like, I don't play crappy creatures around him because then he stays invulnerable.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's
if they've got, if you've got them behind, taunt or something, and all they have is a board clear and some fight, like this can create situations that are problematic for sure.
What was it? That was weird noises. I don't know where that came from.
It was some background noise.
You heard that, right? Okay. I was like, what was that?
It wasn't you.
Well, I didn't hear it, so does that mean it was from me?
Probably. It was like, oh, what the?
Really?
I will say it was neat to see Memrox there as the Martian leader elder. So after the Mars battle, to see this card being brought in, I enjoy that storyline. I enjoy that it's here.
I'm with you. I'm just not convinced that this guy is going to be the like star of Archon winning decks. Like he's gonna be fine. He's gonna do some stuff, but he's just not that good. He's just
he's at least a 5.
Yeah, I think
that's right.
And again, if 5 is there,
he's it's
really a very strong. Yeah, it's a very strong.
I just don't know if I'm out of all the Mars cards, if that's the one I'm searching for necessarily.
Yeah,
if I'm chasing that.
This is one of the first sets where, and it's because the set just at its core doesn't fit in traditional Archon play, that scoring it. Like I'm definitely having a harder. I want to score it more for what it's going to be good for, which is playing against itself and sealed. And then this card is probably a 6.
Yeah, in that scenario, it is for sure. But that isn't what we're rating. So,
yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And that's why we have our My Score. We get to score it how we want.
That's right.
Empowered Zach. Or Zark.
Zark. Or
3
Zach.
power,
Zark.
2 armor, Martian agent. After fight, capture 2. If there are 3 or more Ember on Empowered Zach, you may move 3 from it to the common supply and ready each non-agent Mars creature.
Yep.
Somebody had 3 of these on Tuesday.
I did not have 3 of them on Tuesday, but I will tell you, this has done work for me. This is in the uncommon slot. With the capture that's been rolling around in DM, ability to put it on here and then to fight, especially into creatures that are 2 or even 3. This, if you can get the fight off, it is real good. If it's not, it suffers a little bit, but I do like this.
I have not seen it do work. Even with 3 of them, it was fiddly garbage.
Well, he is an agent. So.
I see the dream. I see the dream with this guy, but in reality, he ain't done it.
Okay.
Of course, this is playing sealed, where somebody always has friggin' dragons or fish and plenty of 5-power Skyboard and plenty of 5-power creatures just to punt these guys off the board.
Yep.
And he's gone. So yeah, I see the dream too. I don't think the dream will be foreseen. However, he is still a 3-power, 2 armor creature that probably sticks around to tip over for a space buck.
So he reminds me a little bit. It's not exactly the same, but there's some similarities between him and Swapnix the Bold. So Swapnix from Amber Skies, also 3/2.
But
after fight effect as well.
Your opponent captures 2 on their own.
Yup.
It's like slow steal, and that's way, way better.
Yes, and Swapnix is a 4. So Empowered Zark is not as good as Swapnix. So
he's half as
I agree, but the difference is they're ready each non-agent Mars.
How many non-agent Mars creatures are there in the set?
Plenty.
Are there plenty?
Yeah.
Is he the only agent? He is.
It is an E.
But you are living in Christmas land.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you that in sealed. Okay, so all this said, I have this as a 3. It is a 3+. It did not make it to a 4 for me. But in sealed, this has fired multiple times where I ready, but I've put it as more of a win more scenario, if that makes sense. Like that's when it happened. But when it happens, because I can capture and then fight, like to ready, like you can literally reap out with the others and then fight, and then I get to ready them. It is something to watch for sealed.
I know I see people playing where like, I'm playing into you. I see you have this on the board. He maybe even already has an Amber on him. And then, and I know things I won't do. I'll go and I like, oh, look, I have a 3-power creature I can put on the flank here who's not doing anything. No, he goes in the discard because right now you can only fight my 5-power guy, so this guy is pointless.
Yep.
Right? So it's, not
So this
that
is-
hard to tech around sometimes, especially if your opponent already is outboarding you, where they can fight with this guy happily. Like, you just quit playing crappy creatures for him to fight into. It's the same way you deal with swing like the bolt. You just go, well, I got no board. You ain't captured nothing.
Yes,
You ain't
but
getting
you'll
a
be
fight and you ain't
surprised.
capturing.
You'll be surprised by how many people still play creatures.
Well, but this is
this plays
also-
better. This plays better in sealed as an Archon. It's not going to be your
Yeah.
mainstay. So,
No, I don't think this thing's going to do anything in Archon meaning.
correct. Which is why
have-
it's
Unless
enough to
there
tap for
is,
a body.
and it is an after fight effect, so it's not even like you could do
Yeah.
something
Right,
really
right.
crafty and capture Amber onto them from 0 and fight. I mean, a couple of capture pips make it so you might sneak one off in a lucky game, but I don't know.
Well, maybe
because-
they're silly enough to have a Grammy taps exhausted and entrenched,
They
and
can
then you
discard it?
show them why they should never do that.
Well, but
Yeah,
because of where the period is, capture 2 Amber, you have to just capture 1 onto it. So if you play them, capture 1 on, and then when it readies, you come back and you fight. Again, because of the capture 2, you're adding to that, and immediately the next part triggers. It is more powerful than just how it's listed. It's not that he has to do it individually 3 different times. That would never fire.
Yeah.
But it in sealed, it's something that you can't just leave out and say, hey, nothing.
yeah, I definitely played this wrong in person. I didn't read carefully. I just readied 1
It's all.
non-agent Mars creatures. It is all. So I might have made a difference in that game. Yeah.
You do have to play against him, right? Like you can't set up a board where they can get benefit from him. If you're doing
Sure.
that, then yeah, he's good because you played bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Too
but
bad for you.
but the
I'm gonna
thing
give this
that's
guy a 3.
yeah, I have it at
I
3.
have
But
as a 2.
here's where it gets a little bit weird. Notice what it says. Ready each non-agent Mars creature. Does it say friendly? No. This is with you are actually going ahead and readying all the non-agent Mars creatures, meaning that those entrenched abilities are all of a sudden kicked off. It is a really weird piece.
Which is Kitty and
which is Kitty. That's it.
and-
It's the one. There's the one that matters, right? The the operator.
Correct. But again, it doesn't really matter, but it is weird to see that, and you're like, eh?
Yeah, see, that's going to get missed too because
Correct.
it's mostly unimportant.
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, 3
3.
plus, but I can't get to 4.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm a 3 minus.
There you go.
So I cancel out your plus. What you do to one side, once you do to one side of the equation, you got to do the both. Golden Kitty. K1.
What did you go with, Draz? Hold on. What'd you go with? Just so
I did 3.
Okay,
I did
so
3.
we're at 3.
Yep.
Golden Kitty. Go
The
for it.
3s have it.
4 power beast. He is entrenched. Golden Kitty, if he's exhausted, each of its neighbors gain after reap, gain 1.
Golden Kitty being uncommon. Empowered Zark was also uncommon.
I keep seeing this card in play and thinking it's all creatures
Just his
Yeah,
neighbors.
just the
gain rape
neighbors.
and just his neighbors. Which
He might be good if it was all creatures.
yeah. Although I did have to kill him the other day because it was enough of an effect.
I mean, you do need to kick the cat. It is true.
This okay, I'll speak. This hasn't done anything for me.
Kick the cat, punt the pussy, whatever.
I had to spend turns on Tuesday killing these damn things,
Yeah,
but
I didn't see
I
it. So.
don't think this is
It's not Archon impactful.
strong. Yeah, right. Like,
I was
partially
with you
because
on
this set doesn't have enough ready and use
yeah.
in it.
Mhm.
Well, I guess it can. Like, I know
Mars.
that exists in ready and use out of house exists over in a few other houses in a much stronger quantity.
So all our Mars, you have.
But no, I still don't see
Green
wanting this
stem.
card. It's too much setup for too little payout. Like, your opponent
Okay.
gets to see it's like, oh hey, look, I think the best the kitty generally gets is when you play him next
1.
to a Mars creature and you're like, my ready Mars creature reaps for 2.
Yep.
Yes, I agree with that. I had it at a 2. I feel like I could go to a 1, but I feel 1 is underscoring it, so I'm going to keep it at a 2.
His 4 body means he can stick around.
Which is why I was
I have a
like,
2.
He gonna be around. He's gonna tip for $1.
well, but I don't.
Unless you're leaving him entrenched.
Well, then
Yeah, which is
Are
the
you
mistake,
leaving them
because-
entrenched though? Like,
no,
I'm not.
because your opportunity
Because you're not coming
cost,
back
right?
to
Yeah.
Mars. Because in most decks in this set, you don't have any Mars worth playing. So,
So Sheep
which is
is
part of
right.
why he's not critically important to
Yeah.
Archon, because you're not playing Mars.
Sheep is correct though. With the entrench, it is something that you have to think about. If you're not going to come back to the house, in this case Mars, there are reasons, especially if you have off house next to it, that you would leave it entrenched just because you're not coming back to Mars. Whereas typically, if I'm in Mars and I have Mars surrounding Kitty, I'm going to go ahead and reap.
it'd be
and
real
then go
nice
ahead
if
and
he had
take it.
deploy.
You
But
know,
again, that would make it a good card. Can't have.
it would make it a better card. I don't think it would
Good,
make
but-
it good. Yeah.
I mean, I gave it a 3. It probably tips over for $1 when you're in Mars.
I don't think that's enough to make it a 3.
This is one of the cards that is the biggest indicator of like when you ready it. Oh, you think you're going Mars again? 'Cause
Yeah.
this one is one where
Unless
you do
he's
leave it.
next to a different house. Who knows?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chances are, with the amount of damn creatures I've been getting in my decks, that that's a giant red flag.
So definitely a lot of creatures in this set, it seems like.
Okay, we've wasted enough time on that garbage. What's next?
What's next?
Silver Doggy.
No. Key Drain is up next. Pip of Ember, every time you play it, you may discard any number of cards from your hand. Then forge a key at +9 current cost, reduced 1 by 1 for each key card discarded this way.
So the replacement or key abduction.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess replacement's
So-
the right word.
The non-looping
Yeah, I mean-
abduction?
Yeah.
Right, because you discard, therefore you can't. Yeah, so it's a little more.
You can't do it again.
It doesn't lead. Yeah, it doesn't lead to the OGK situations that some of the classic.
I'm actually kind of
Classic
shocked this
combo
card
Mars
doesn't
deck.
say purge this card.
Well, so because you can use it again later, but you have to set it up, so it feels okay. And the nice
but you know
thing
how
actually,
Luke feels about key cheats. He wants to purge them all.
He does, and typically, Draz, your key, like when you list key cheats, you have had those very consistently high at 6.
Yep.
This one, just because of the discard and being common, it's not as good in my opinion.
There's also no way to fill
Well-
your hand with a bucket full of cards in this set.
There's a couple.
I disagree on
There's
that.
there are a couple, but
We're gonna
like,
see one coming up in a couple cards.
yeah,
Yep.
we are.
And we got you got Memrix going with your All Our Mars, your All Our Memrix combo, right? And you.
But are you really
if you
gonna
have
go?
all our Memrix and this card? You're cheating.
No, I disagree on that. I think that if you have all our Memrix, are you really discarding from your archives to key cheat unless it's key 3? Like if it's key 3, fine, you're finishing and it's your finishing blow. But here, are you taking it in key 2 and discarding everything from your archives in order to forge versus
Depends.
continuing to cycle there?
Depends on the
Depends.
deck.
How
Yeah,
dirty
it
is my
depends
archive?
on what your opponent can do to stop you from doing it again later.
How dirty?
Right,
my
if they-
archive
If they
is.
have
big
a
archive
archive
discard,
popper, yeah, you might.
Sure, but are you really building up a large archive if that's the case? Like you're going to get hit before that most likely, or you're just playing with TNT. Like,
It really depends on if your opponent has answers to that kind of stuff or not.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I do like that this card has real utility, even if you don't have a deck where there's any chance that you could pull this off. because discarding any number of cards, like discard any number of out of house cards, like that's a pretty strong effect on its own. So
Oh yeah, just playing it for that. Just Amber Pip.
At least it wasn't
Amber
to a
Pip
minimum
as many
of 6.
discard Pip as you want. I didn't even think
Yep.
about playing it in that
Yep.
manner until you said that.
because of
That
the
is
period.
that is strong.
Yep. Yep. It's not your whole hand. It's you may. It's just pick whichever ones you don't like and get rid of them. So that's
That almost
pretty
makes
good.
this like a turn 1 card, right? Like
I mean,
you're
it
on
could
the
be.
play and you're like, I'm just gonna play this and get rid of, I'm like 3-2-1 or 3-2-2, and I'm gonna play this and discard these other 3 and now try to go for a very strong turn 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ah, absolutely. I like it way more now.
Yep.
It
I
goes
have it
back
on
to a
5 right
5.
Yeah. I got a 5.
Oh,
Fiver.
sweet. 5 it is. Glad we all
By the way,
that
there
one. That
are-
doesn't happen all too often.
There are currently 13 decks that have all our Mars, Emperor Menrix, and Key Drain all together. So there are 13
Out
decks
of-
at the moment.
Out of how
I
many?
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, whatever DM has
Whatever.
been scanned so far. Yeah.
Where are you, JML? We need to know our numbers.
No, we don't.
All right.
On we go.
Anyway, let's do it.
He's too busy crying
Time to
about
name some
DM26.
more Mars creatures. Klingnog.
I think you did a great job with that.
I tried real hard. 3-power Martian soldier. He'll enhance with a damage pip and 2+1 power counters. After Reap, you may remove each +1 power counter from a creature. If one or more counters was removed in this way, archive a card. Wait a minute. Do I only ever get to archive one card off of this?
Yep.
Yep.
And only
Yeah,
if
you-
there are power counters to remove.
Yep. So
Yeah,
and
this-
sometimes it's a problem to remove your own power counters. This is like so situational.
Well, that's a May. So you never have to remove power counters.
Sure, but like, yeah, it's just like harder to get the effect.
This is a
play
negative
in
from the Mars battle.
I did play a deck where, and I won with this deck multiple games where multiple reaps with this guy were part of the reason you were winning, because archiving a card is always strong.
Yeah.
And then that deck also had the guy who added +1 power counters to everybody. So it was add +1 power counters to everybody.
Yeah, that'll
Reap with
help.
this guy remove a power counter from somebody.
Yeah, boof.
Yeah. Hold on. What was the Logos card back in Coda? 3-power
Ganymede
reap archive
Archivist.
card. Yeah. Yeah.
Ganymede.
So let's see.
Ganymede.
I don't know spell Ganymede. Let's do Archivist. There we go. It was a Y in Ganymede?
Yeah.
Ganymede? That's a
Welcome to
Ganymede.
failed at
spelling
spelling
in
test.
KeyForge.
Yeah, especially with Mars.
So Ganymede Archivist is a 2.
That's what I put this at.
That's where I have it at as well.
Yeah, so it's probably a 2. But this guy annoys me.
But
This guy annoys me. Nice.
because the damage hit power counter, we're currently valuing at 0.
Basically nothing. Yeah.
According to Drazkor, it should be a 4.
Nope.
No,
I have
definitely
this
not.
House enhancement, you Gumby.
If it was a house enhancement, we could talk, but it is not a house enhancement.
I have it as a 2.
That's what I put it at, 2.
Yeah.
I have it as it's in the common slot. I have it at a 1. I do not like this card. I do not want to see
I don't
it.
like it either. I have it as a 1 right in
plus
here, but it's probably a 2. I don't know. Like, is this the one you don't want of the commons?
Well, there's I definitely don't want this, but there's taking a quick scan.
I can sort by common rarity. No,
There
you
are
don't
not very many
You don't want the
common-
actions.
We
Yeah,
have-
we haven't hit trash.
Boof.
No,
Boof is a common.
yeah, trash is worse. Transmutation, I'm fine with.
I don't.
For-
yeah.
Two.
For the creatures, this is the creature I do not want to see.
So you'd rather have Boof?
I'd rather have Boof.
Unity,
Prime's
Prime
we'll talk
isn't very
about
good
too.
either.
Yeah, Prime's gonna
You
be the
know,
other one.
you don't want many of these cards.
No.
That's what's up. Like, what do you actually want? I don't want buff. I don't want Arbiter Vins. I don't want worms. I don't want manipulation.
You want some Targs?
I will
You want
take
the
a pack.
operator.
I'll take
and
a
a
pack
collector
of
worm.
Kaboom.
Yeah.
I don't even want Collector Worm. Like, he's cool, but he's not actually good.
Man.
There's Ewok is offended right now.
I know.
This is why he said it, right?
There is a reason to be able to have them for archiving key creatures, but
Yeah, this house's commons are
it's not great.
really bad.
Yep. So
Hey,
is
where we all at?
this
I
where
mean,
this
I put this
feast or
at a
famine on
2.
this house?
Everybody
Well,
going
except for the
up on
common
this?
slot, it's all famine.
Yeah. Are we going 2 on this? Is that what we're doing?
I went 2.
Change it. That's fine. Change mine back.
All right. 2 it
So
is, I
here
guess.
is where we separate. I don't know. I think this is an I and not an L.
Yep.
So I think when you put it in wrong. I'm not sure.
What do you mean? Oh, I don't know.
I don't
This
know
is how
what
it came
this
from.
is.
This is what the API says it is.
All right, fair enough. Lilyug? Ilyug. I don't know. 3 power Martian Elder, elusive after reap, the most powerful enemy creature.
The least.
Ayug? I'm sorry. The least powerful enemy creature captures one from its own side.
I mean, yeah, capturing one for your own side, slow steal, it's good. Can't really target,
Bare minimum
There-
elusive.
but
There was the
it's-
5 power action
yeah.
version of this, and it also didn't have to be the least powerful.
Yeah.
This card is the same to me. It's weaker, it's elusive, it's reap,
Yep.
but similar. Like it's basically value wise.
Yeah. What was that card called?
Not sure, but I gave this a 2.
Oh, give this 3.
3?
What was it? It was in what? Whoa? Is that what it was in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the picture of it. Wow.
I apparently was feeling really good because I had this as a 4, but I think it's a 3.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know what was happening behind when I
Yeah.
scored that one, but I'm going to 3, guys.
I mean, you
That
could
was
definitely
beer
have
number 3.
a game
This is
where
a
it
good
just
beer night.
Good,
But,
good beer having night.
Yeah. All right. Mesmerist. Ulix Mesmerist. So,
Yes.
so Ulix Mesmerist is a 3.
Yeah.
So-
So this guy's a 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
More.
All right. Oh, goodness. Martian propagation.
Propagation.
Pip of Ember every time you play it. Action play, destroy each friendly creature. For each creature destroyed this way, draw 2 cards.
Yeah, your rare slot.
Yep.
Is
So
this
this
still
is
not
the
like
new.
this
This
plus?
is-
Yeah.
this
Okay.
is- This is
Yeah,
kind of
it
trying to be
works.
Martian generosity.
Yeah. It's
Sure.
the new. Yeah.
I've not got to play with this. I have got to play with the unfathomable card that you destroy all exhausted creatures and draw 1 card for each.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That
more
was
than
nice.
once,
Isn't that
I've played
Isn't that a Geist
3.
card?
It's not a fathomable card.
No,
I
it's
played-
like sand in your eyes or something.
Yeah,
right?
I played
Sand?
3 or 4 of my own unfathomable creatures, and then played it just to draw different cards.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Like because
Yep.
I knew I was never coming back to unfathomable anyways.
Mhm.
Definitely see that being fine. Like turning every bad Mars creature into 2 other cards.
Yep.
And then you keep
Yeah.
drain.
This isn't to choose, right? It's an everything, and the set is a
Yeah.
capture
Each-
set, which is
yeah.
kind of.
But
I
this
agree.
is
I agree with that
definitely-
statement.
like if you're an Archon and you're going to assume you have some like decent cards, you're going to potentially draw a lot off this. So
Are you though? like, how many creatures are you really ever going to have?
So the question is, if you're going wide on the board,
In
would
this
you go
set,
ahead
a
and destroy
bucket
that in
load.
order to draw creatures?
But no, because if you're playing this set,
And
It's
you have
just
all-
Archon,
Archon.
you're not going wide because you're playing the actions,
Yeah.
right? So, like, I'm saying, legitimately,
to
what,
make-
like
Yeah.
five or six creatures, maybe. So that, and 10 cards is not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's terrible,
Yeah.
but it's not like this is Martian Generosity where you're gonna have a lot of time or ability to set this up for 12, and people know you have this, which means they will value
Killing
creature
creatures.
killing a little more than they would otherwise.
My
Yeah, I
issue
mean-
is that you're killing each just individual friendly creatures, and so you have no impact on the board on the opposite side. Now, you're hoping to go ahead and draw Kaboom, which is coming back in the common slot, or something else to wipe your board. But just by itself, if you wipe your board and you don't draw, because we've all been in that Martian Generosity situation, you just don't draw what you need to. It's a great way to search, but you leave yourself in a real predicament if you wipe your side of the board of here's 4 or 5 creatures, especially in DM on DM,
and then have
and then
nothing
you-
to do.
you don't. Yeah, you didn't pull the Kaboom or you didn't pull your wipe. You're just. I mean, you are going to be pooched because it's going to be much later. But this is going to be an issue.
This would be fine
Well, I mean,
for
they
key
just-
3 if you're going into key drain.
Yeah, I mean, you only need 4 creatures to make it
8.
basically current cost for key drain.
Oh no, we're going for free.
So,
we ain't paying for this
Well,
last
sure.
key. We're going.
yeah,
for
I mean,
free.
if you, well, more than that gets you towards free, right? But 4 cards with the pip on propagation will make it current costs on key drain, right?
Yeah.
So, 4 creatures, your
Not
opponent.
unreasonable.
Yeah, your opponent may not be in a rush to get rid of 2/1/1, right? In terms of,
But is that your
got some random?
Is that your distribution? Okay, so if you have 6 cards in hand, you get Key Drain and Martian Propagation. So you actually have 4 that are still there available. And then you're going ahead with 4 creatures. That's 8 cards. That's your 12. So I'm not seeing your calculation there. That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, he's saying you had 4 creatures on the board already.
Yes,
Yeah.
four creatures is going to draw you 8 cards.
Yeah, plus the pip on propagation,
Plus the
and pip on
yeah, so
key
that gets you
chain.
to flat.
Key drains. That's even.
your 2. Yep.
That's flat, right? So it's
Well,
you want more
also,
than that,
you
right?
also have a,
yeah,
you also have a pip on
8.
Russian propagation.
You want
too.
whatever you need to forge the
Yeah,
third
sure.
key.
Sure. I'm just giving a
You
sense
only
of
forge for
yeah.
I'm following.
free.
It's been a long
3 is
day.
critical for first or second. Third key doesn't matter, just as long as you have enough.
Right.
Yep.
I hear you. Long day. Go for it.
So, yeah, I mean, I think
I have to
I
play with
I
it
think
more
you-
to know if it's actually.
Yeah, I've
that
not
strong.
run this.
And then
enough
you get to give your opponent the skinny nose when they've got their snapper dims entrenched. And you be like, "Oh, what you killing now? Nothing,
Yeah.
because it's all gone."
Yeah. Or they drop a triple empowered Zark and you blow up your own board and be like, ha.
Ah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. This card seems really.
I think
It's
you want
just
this,
not
but
good
it's not.
as the
it
Martian
seems
Generosity key abduction combo that it's trying to
Be.
Totally.
mimic.
Seems really finicky. It seems really like you gotta kind of. I don't know if you could always play like if for key 3, fine,
There's
whatever.
just
But like
sometimes
key
you
1,
have to-
key 2, I don't know if you can play
I don't
this
know.
all the time.
Yeah, there's plenty of times you have to discard this because you
Oh, it is
can't
each.
afford to give up your board that you have because it has amber on it. Because
Or-
this is how DM
Or you need
plays.
something to do when you go into your next turn.
I actually think this is a card where it's like when the deck can use it, it's going to be a high value card. But in the average deck, and definitely in sealed, I don't know if this is as desirable of a card.
Yeah, sealed, it's not.
Might
nearly
not
as
even
good.
be a card you want. I'm not even sure you will actually want it in Archon yet either. But
I mean,
don't know.
there's going to be decks that take advantage of it.
I mean, the problem with this house right now is as we're scoring it, it's like you're triple rares right now to have a good deck.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, the rare reprints.
I'm going to go on
you want.
eBay and buy up all those 5 rare decks because those are the best.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
All right, I put
you
this
have
at a
it as
4.
a 5, and I could see making it a 4.
Yeah,
I
I
have it
put
as
it
a
at a
4.
4.
That free talk.
I'm not a 5. I hemmed on this card for a little bit because I was like, is it a 3? And then I scratched and I put 4.
I at the moment I have it as a 5. But yeah, it's an interesting question. If
Because if you don't get the key drain, do you you just get Martian propagation? Do I just want Martian propagation?
I mean, having 8 to 9
MG.
cards of another house for a future turn is really strong.
It is really strong. It is. But you also am I willing to sacrifice the here and now for things later? I learned my lesson against Ewok this week about how that's not
But again,
Yeah, you did.
we have this world where we're scoring this based off of how we know Archon plays, trying to fit into how DM decks play, and this card plus how DM plays plus the meta doesn't add up right now. That's the problem.
I think that I think
it
the
is
problem
hard,
is
it is hard to see
is
where this is going to be good in Archon.
well because it's not. I don't know if DM fits in the Archon world we live in right now. I have not seen
the version
anything.
that I see fitting is this heavy steel and reap from hand kind of stuff in a couple of houses like the Equidon house and the Skyborn houses that can have some really strong from hand play. And it's not this.
Right.
And even the best end of Mars that I'm dreaming of right now, I still don't see being that devastating.
Yeah.
Fine, but not devastating.
And that's okay. So are we cool with a 4 on this?
We're cool.
I will come down to a 4.
All right.
Agree. I'm coming down.
Let's talk about the oldie monster you'll ever need in your life. Monster Zero. He is 1 power. What a gigantic.
He scored himself.
We don't do half points, so is it technically a 2?
No, he's a 0, and a 0 equals 0.
Oh, perfect. I thought you meant the 1.
I don't know. So
read the
go
card. Yeah, what
you
is this
can
guy?
deploy each Monster Zero's neighbors belong to House Mars instead of its other houses. Give Monster Zero a number of +1 power counters equal to the most powerful friendly creature's power.
so he gets as big as your biggest guy. Yay.
Yeah.
So
Which is often how often I played this guy as a 1 power creature. Yay. He has
when you play him, isn't
he is.
he
himself,
gets a
so he would
+1
get a
power
+1
counter,
from
so he would
himself.
at least be a 2 power, right?
I think so. Yeah, because he's on the board when the play triggers.
Most powerful friendly.
He is a friendly creature.
Yep.
He's not considered friendly to himself.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he is.
What do you
Not
mean?
other friendly creature.
It's not other friendly
creature
creatures.
affects
It's a
You
powerful
are correct.
friendly
It does.
creature.
It does not
He
say
triggers
other
off
friendly.
himself,
Yeah,
so
triggers
he
off
is at
himself,
least
yeah.
getting
Oh,
a
sure.
+1.
You're right. I missed that.
So he is at least a
I'm
2.
sorry.
Fine 2. We will miss that.
You're pretty sad story if that's where you're at, though. 'Cause
Hold on. Still, I had it at a 1. I still
think-
to this day forget you can rake cards 0.
I think
I don't
that
think he's
this
the 0.
card, I think this card's power actually comes from the deploy with now providing off house that they become
house cheat.
It's a
Yeah,
house cheat.
but-
I
but
think that's where it is, but it is
but
not
it-
good, guys.
The permanent house cheat too.
Yeah, it's not like they can
they
go back into their
instead
own
of
houses.
Mars,
It's
right? So you
instead
can't
of. Now
put
they're
them in their
Mars.
own house.
So
That's
you
not
get it one
bad,
time.
per se. But I know somebody I think played that, and then they try to use their shark bait to keep me off key, and I'm like, oh no, that's Mars now. You can't shark bait. There's something because they become Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, this card is a 0.
I've not seen this guy
That's a
do.
one.
The coolest thing I've seen this guy do is get a bunch of power counters.
there's
and then
no
work
way
with
this card
the
is a one.
Shadows guy who does damage for number of power counters.
Yeah,
Cool.
which is
That's about as cool as I've seen.
No way this guy is a one.
Locarian.
I have him as a 2 per half.
2 per half of 4?
I mean, that's sure.
I don't know, man.
You have
He
4
also
points in
comes
your
with
deck
that
for this.
crummy go find it card.
Comes with a crummy go find a card. Could be several different ones.
I
yeah,
have a one.
they're I don't
One
know. The
for
one
the
I got
half,
this
so
week was
2 total.
super crummy.
Yeah.
I think
it's
that
not good.
I think that you can put the +1 power counters and move them in order to capture 2 in Mars, but I put it as a 1. It's not good.
Yeah.
Because
All
I
right,
think there's
one
only
time.
one.
All right. Let's go to our next not good card.
I think there's only one
Operator?
good search card.
Yeah. The take to your hand and purge.
Take to your hand. I mean, I guess the archive one's fine.
The archive one is fine when you have double gigantics.
Right.
Hmm.
But like the one that's like put it on top of your deck. Ugh.
Oh, that
You were
was
so
you don't
so
want that one.
ticked at that this week.
When I
Wookie.
was reading, I was like, it puts it in my hand, right? And then I'm reading it. I'm like, it puts it on top of my deck.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
is
fuck this card.
by
I don't
far the
like
worst.
this
Okay, so I gotta call this house once to get the pieces. Now I gotta
And
call
then
this
I gotta
house
call it
to play
again.
this junk, and then none of these have play effects. So now I gotta do it again.
And guess what? The gigantic I have is not worth that amount of effort.
Yeah, I guess plays Monster Zero is a play effect,
And it's got a pip. I was more willing to discard it with a pip of Ember than put 2 cards back on top of my deck. That says something.
Yeah.
that was a bad design.
All right, let's go to operator number 9, Aliug. Alig.
Oh, I'm going with it.
Yeah. 3 power Martian leader or elder. Entrench. While the operator is exhausted, your opponent's keys cost +3.
It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's fine. It's there.
Amber control.
It's something. Yep.
It's
And
dead.
I like it fine.
well, sure, but I can go ahead
Well,
and
but it'll
play.
stop
I
at
can
least one turn. Yeah.
correct. I can play this, and I choose to leave it
cool.
exhausted. And
What's
it's +3.
miasma?
Yeah.
Well, this can also tax, right?
can.
Miasma's probably a 3.
I think miasma's a
No,
2.
man,
My boy.
Miasma's a 3. Miasma's a 3.
3?
Yep.
Thought it was less.
I think that's where it is.
I like
Yeah.
this card fine. In
Yeah,
Mars,
I mean,
it's like
You know what? It's
slap his
exactly
ass
like
down
she
and I
said.
leave him exhausted.
Yep.
It's fine.
Oh,
Yep.
and it's in a common slot, so you can see multiples of these.
Yeah,
but it's
that's
a
true.
key
I
increase
can.
coster.
I can see multiple. It's fine. We all cool with 3?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
3's good here.
Productive
trash.
trash. It's an action. You may discard a non-Mars card. If you do, a friendly creature captures 1 for each bonus icon on the discarded card.
Not productive.
This is a
Is-
common slot too, but
It's not as bad as you guys make it out to be.
really?
I mean,
'Cause
it
I don't
doesn't
want
have
to
an
see
Ember
this.
Pip.
It is for each
It
bonus
is,
icon, not for
but
each
Draz,
bonus.
why does this not have an Amber Pip? Please tell me why does this not have an
I
Amber
don't
Pip?
know.
Because it's
I don't
trash.
Yeah.
Okay, but we could have an
Yeah.
Amber Pip on Control of the Week, but we can't have it here.
This should have had enhanced
Come on.
discard. That's what it should have had.
Sure.
That would have been
Sure,
least-
that's
well,
appropriate,
you know,
fitting.
thematic. Yeah. It's capture
I mean,
on your own
Productive's
side.
trash. Why is this one not doing the purge from discard?
Oh no!
Did you guys read
It's,
the flavor text?
I
Yeah.
hope that wasn't the comms relay.
Good one, Luke.
I didn't quite get it. So
Exactly. Like, please let me write. Just please let me write all the flavor text on all the cards.
Well, you got to get into the playtester Discord.
you
'cause
actually have to go there and do work, which isn't going to happen.
Well, it sound I don't know. Sometimes I talk with Babin and he's like, well, he can't really talk about stuff. So he just very vague. But the number of times that he's like, I submitted a bunch of flavor text today. I'm like,
I wonder how
Good
much
on
gets
you, dude.
used.
Like,
I feel like you said
How
that
about
more
you
than
work on the set not sucking?
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the
How about you
flavor.
put Frank's Creed?
guys,
Because
guys.
what's fun is making flavor text.
So yes, flavor text is there. There's a number of people who do quite a bit of work. A number of others will be in the background, like
could
any
be
job.
nice. Next
No,
card.
like any job, and not all of the ideas are listened to. So that's just what happens for the work. You can go out and put in feedback. It doesn't mean that it always gets changed. It is a group collective decision. So,
And I really have no basis to actually whine, except that it's Mammon, so I'm going to do it. But
fair enough.
Because I could just join and help, but I haven't. So there you go.
No, what do we give this card
I do
anyways? I gave it a 1. Oh,
I want it.
Two.
I want to give this card a 0, but I give it a 1. Why are you giving it a 2?
Why is this one now not a 0, but stupid robot 0, whatever dumb overgrown baby that thing is, gets a 1.
I mean, discarding out of houses can be useful for sure.
House cheating, I will take.
You got
for the 1.
Yeah, you got a capture is maybe maybe you'll stop a key. So
If this
can be useful.
Why is this a 2 though? Sheep, talk to me on that.
it's because it discards.
Because I like discarding non-Mars cards.
Yeah,
and
he likes the efficiency.
And every once in a while, I've used it to stop them from forging a key. It's not great.
I like the discard.
All right, so
it's
here's
essentially sloppy.
Marcus is at a trade show teaching Hellbreak right now.
What that?
Okay.
Not even being focused on KeyForge. These guys.
That's their horror themed
one with that
yeah.
other producer.
Okay.
Yeah. They also have demos of Echoes of Omens at this ACD trade show.
Yeah, they do.
Hmm. Well,
Okay.
hopefully. I mean, we do want these games to be successful. We don't want it to be like wildly successful, so they still need KeyForge. But we want them to be successful so that GG doesn't sink all their money and goes belly up. So,
Well, we all
Hopefully-
know how. Never mind. So we all know how Echoes of Omens is going.
Well, yeah, they were supposed to go to. I mean,
They're supposed to be
maybe it's a good
GameFound.
sign that they haven't sent it to crowdfunding yet because they're tweaking it and they're going to make it better. Maybe
$14.77.
This card's staying a 1, and now we
Alright,
got
cool.
replacement Targ.
Replacement Targ. 3-power Martian soldier. Deploy. Play. Put a neighboring non-soldier creature into its owner's hands. If you do, the most powerful friendly creature captures 2.
I wish there were actually play effects in this.
Yeah. I think when I gave this a 3, because I originally scored it as a 3, I think I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna, you do the play effects, like, but there really isn't any in-house, and there isn't even that many out-of-house.
And there are so few house pips to even make weird cheaty stuff happen. I mean, I had 3 of these, and they captured and then died the next turn.
Yeah.
But there was more than once I played one next to itself. I played a Targ next to a Targ, so I didn't have to bounce an off-house creature.
Yeah.
So I did not.
Didn't have to or couldn't?
It's put. It is not a choice.
It's not May.
Right.
They should have done May, or they should have. I don't know why. Like if they let you bounce the other soldier, I guess like if they put May and let you bounce
two, who cares?
Yeah.
For sure should have let that happen.
Like that would have at least been interesting. Maybe you get lucky with Ember Pip or something, and now you have something that could have been interesting. But yeah.
2.
I'm making it a 2 instead of this 3 I have here. I think it's a 2.
I thought I gave it a 1. But it's probably a 2.
Capturing
I guess
2
sometime every now and again it can do a thing.
Yeah.
I gave it. Oh no, I gave it a 2. Never mind. I lied to all of you. I'm sorry.
And like there's not 0 play effect creatures, so you can.
Yeah, here's one right here.
Yeah.
All right, transmutation. Play or Pip of Ember every time you play it. Play, give a creature 2+1 power counters. You may remove any number of +1 power counters from a friendly creature. That creature captures 1 for each counter removed this way.
Common slot.
This just reads like Targ again. It's like, here's some pointless shit. Capture 2 amber somewhere.
Yeah.
Kind of what it feels like, right?
At least it has an amber pip on it. But you actually have to have a creature. So every once in a while, this doesn't work. But that's the same thing with Targ, too. Like, you got to have somebody to bounce. Or Targ can't capture.
Yeah. So I guess what? You put all the ember on your invulnerable Emperor Memrix and just have him laugh as you get a pile of ember and can't be killed? I don't know.
I mean, I like that.
You move
better.
You move because it's in the common slot. You move 1 to your Zark, and now you can go ahead and fight to capture your other 2.
Yeah,
sure.
That is a very consistent.
Yep.
I mean, I appreciate that it has a amber pip, but yes, with the 2 commons, it's there.
It's going to be a thing.
And because it says you may remove any number, you only need to remove 1, and so it does increase the power to keep that Zarg alive. But it's not good.
That's a little better. They combo into tolerable-ish, but you do have to have the other guy down and ready. So, not good.
I think that's a good review for DM. Tolerable-ish.
But I think that you can actually toss Zarg down and then transmutate for 1, and then go ahead and capture 1 right away, and then force, like, now your opponent has to make that decision. So depending on what the board is, you don't have to capture all. So I appreciate the May that's here. It's not good, but it's just a 2.
Yeah. I don't know.
2.
Card can be a 1. But it can be a 2.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
There's a lot of historical 1 Ember capture 2 cards out there.
Like Raiding Night.
And no.
Oh.
Like Raiding Night. Like we had this conversation last time, but I couldn't remember the name of the pants
I
card
wear pants
either.
card.
Yeah. It was the pants card. We literally did this last episode. What the hell is the name of that card? Damn it. Can't remember last time either.
All right, let's go to Ujikter Prime. He is a 2-power Martian soldier. After reap. If you are overwhelmed, stun an enemy creature and each of its neighbors. Otherwise, stun a creature. I am at least grateful that it wasn't like, if you're overwhelmed, stun an enemy creature and each of its neighbors. And that was like just like it. At least on some of these ones, it's like, if you're overwhelmed, do a thing. If not, do this other thing. And it's like, okay, at least it gives me something to do if I'm not overwhelmed.
Right.
This is a creature where it needed play, fight, reap.
Also, I didn't say it was good. I just said at least there was something to do when I trigger this effect and going, I reap for $1. Nothing else happens. Even though it has a reap effect, it just doesn't happen.
It's got a lot of words.
Although if he's the only guy on board, he stuns himself.
No, it's enemy.
So.
Otherwise, stun a creature. Yeah.
Yep.
If you are overwhelmed,
and all you'd have to do is put
that
enemy
is funny.
creature in there.
Yeah.
What a dumb 2. Another 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's 2. Because there are moments where this is quite useful, but most of the time it's not.
Yeah.
I am so tired of stun and exhaust and all. Like, this set just feels like it was designed to put me to sleep.
Well, but this is my issue. You're talking about Mars and bouncing in different ways, but looking at the commons, you have adding +1 power counters and removing them. You have stunning here, but really that's it. Like, there is not enough stun, in my opinion, outside of Prime.
Not in Mars.
Well, I understand, but like that's ideally where you'd want it to be.
Go over to the fish house. They fucking stun and exhaust everything.
I hear fish.
Exhaust it.
They definitely exhaust.
They
but
have
my
a couple
problem
stun things too.
But my problem is
Yeah.
there's a bunch of capture in Mars. There's +1 power counters, and now you have this idea for stunning, and so it's split too far. Like it needed to have more of a focus than putting this in the
Are there any ADD playtesters? That's the one that created this house.
I don't know. Let's do the next card.
Do the next card.
Compactor. Artifact. Power. Action. Put a creature on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you do, give a creature 2+1. Fucking Christ. 2+1 power counters.
All right. Just read the first half of the card.
Put a creature on the bottom of its owner's deck.
That's an important part of this card.
That's useful.
Right.
Yeah.
That is useful.
That is what this card is. This is action. Take care of a problem.
Yes.
Yep.
Put your
if
opponent's creature on the bottom.
on Mars, and this is already on the board.
Or put your bubbles on bottom of your deck, right? Like that could be useful too.
Yeah. You might have a play effect, and you might be at the bottom of your deck where you're going to drop back. Or it's actually the if your player has no exhausted creatures lose to that little fish. That's the
Sure.
Yep.
But
my issue is this turn 1 against me wrecked me the other day.
yeah,
Because
this is good control.
it is phenomenal
I
control
feel like
because
that's a lot of artifacts. Like if you can get them down early and they're unanswered, like they're really good. But as the game winds on, if I get this late game,
That's how all good cards that don't have play effects work.
But the thing about this is I put a creature down and you put it up and on the bottom, and then you're making your creatures bigger. I did not have a board wipe. So that was a real issue here. Now you're trying to
that's
play
a sealed,
3.
Again, a sealed.
It's a sealed, but you're trying to play 2-3 creatures, and when you can go ahead and either steal the creature, which is a card arbiter, which you don't typically see. And then now that's gone. And then you can go ahead and put this on the bottom in tandem. It was brutal, but it does have to come early and it has to be there. If it does, well, have fun. You better have artifact control.
Yeah. And this gets around their Memrox's invulnerability.
Yes, it does.
I mean, that's where I see this card being.
oh, at least it doesn't say a non-Mars card.
Yeah.
It
Takes care of Brio.
Yeah, it
Does
takes
kill
care of
Brio. Well, if it takes care of Brio, it's a 6. Break it up to a
Brio's
6.
on the bottom. It deals with destroyed effects, right? Like if they have a Scud'em on something, you just go whoop.
Scud'em.
Yeah, so you get all your amber back. There are definitely lots of places where this can do neat things. I like this card a fair bit.
Yep. Yeah. So the question is, does it get to a 4 in your mind, Sheep?
Absolutely.
I had it at a
Okay.
4.
4? I could be talked to a 4.
Sheep, what'd you actually have it at?
I have it as a 4.
Okay.
Now, what set are we going to have to wait till to see what Ziz himself does with his, hanging out with a little black hole?
I
He's
don't
not
know.
in the game yet, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What Wookie, did you have this at a 2 like usual?
Yep.
Okay.
About where I put it.
All right.
That's my ceiling.
I just
for
ignore.
artifacts,
I know I'm
too.
saying I'm taking our average, but whenever it's an artifact, I'm just ignoring Wookie. So
You're
Yeah,
better
that's
off.
fair.
I mean, I think
I feel like
making
they
a-
should have they missed something here. I think there's Zzz's compactor, right?
Mhm.
They missed tying that in better with productive trash,
yeah,
like art wise.
Trash.
Also,
And
I'm
then
pretty sure
later
that's supposed
on-
to be Memrox in the art.
Well, I don't care. I'm saying
Okay.
they did a bad job in not
Well.
tying it together, and then later, at some point, when we get the dump truck.
The dump truck.
Hmm.
That has multiple meanings.
All right,
Yep.
boys, this is the last bit. Looking at other cards that are coming back from Mars in DM. Any standouts?
Destroy them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always
That's a big one.
Always a good card.
Body Snatchers in set with Kaboom.
Yes.
Yep. That you might actually be able to use the card now. So that's exciting.
Body
Brainstem
snatchers
antenna.
or kaboom?
Well, you might actually be able to use body snatchers, right? Like it never really worked before.
Oh, no,
It's not
I
all
used it the
know
other
that you want
week.
it, but-
Body Snatcher's Kaboom is real dumb in DM sealed.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
You just put 12 creatures out? I guess I'll take them.
Brainstem's good.
Mhm.
What else is good?
Can I tell you what card I don't want?
isn't
Stupid
there-
Bartos the Runer. I hate that card.
Yeah, he's super situational.
Each non-Mars creature and artifact gains after this card is used, destroy it.
Ugh.
Does this
Yeah.
one have the... Do you get the Mars guy who gives power counters to everybody? Was that in this set? And comes with the enhancements? Is he the real
The
one?
Eldest Batchminder.
Yeah, Eldest Batchminder. I did pull in a double Eldest Batchminder deck.
So it's got
Yeah.
two Mars.
Funny.
2 Mars in hands, 3 power. At the end of your turn, give each other Mars creature 2+1 power counters.
Yeah, I mean he's good because 2 Mars heads going to different
but
cards.
a lot of the other stuff is not good. Sharkbait has never been good. It's still not a good card.
That's
Hypnotic
Shark-
command. Hold on, Hypnotic command is back. I'm sorry, I
that's
didn't. I
Yep.
don't know if we mentioned
That
one
is
yet.
that is how I lost one of my Portland games. Is I was all set up to just run over him, and then he, dropped the board, dropped the Hypnotic command.
Yeah, because Hypnotic command
And
is
won.
the
Yeah.
better version of Psychic Network. Although Psychic Network does steal, but Hypnotic command they don't have to be
Oh, this-
ready, and it just captures one from their own side, which is just
Hypnotic command.
It's slow as steel, but guess who's dying that turn? Whoever I put your Umber on.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, this is true.
So good though.
You do got to remember the whole thing with capture and stuff in this set is the old switcheroo exists.
This is true. So if I'm going to Hypnotic command, there's a good chance. Well, I need to.
Like you
kill
got to
it.
watch when they're piling up Amber on a creature, and if they got Geistoid, you better kill it.
If you can, sometimes you don't even get
And
that
that's
shit.
also pile up all the Amber on your flank creatures so they can't frickin' Hannibal's Mark without
Yeah.
having to pay
Yes.
frickin' Hannibal's Mark. Hate that card.
That
card's
Love
so
that
good.
card.
So good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good, right? Like Red Death's back, he's not good.
He sucks.
He's okay.
Orbital
Yeah, he's all
Bombardment
right.
He sucks.
is okay,
He's got-
but
I enjoy
Two
Resonator,
discard pips.
Nizik's Resonator for increasing the key
Yep.
cost. It's still good.
Yep.
It's still good.
he's fine. Yep.
Yep.
Orbital
Tangerant.
Bombardment's back, but because of the way Martian Generosity and Battlefleet worked, Orbital Bombardment worked with those cards, where this kind of works to the opposite effect of
Yes.
Martian Propaganda, because you got to play out your Mars creatures to then draw the cards, so you don't get I mean, like, you're probably going to do that, so you don't get maximum Mars Orbital Bombardment damage. So I don't feel like it is as good as it has been.
Yeah. It's fair. So good.
I mean, Hypnotic
Oh.
Command is only good if you have Mars creatures, and we only want one of all of the creatures in this set, maybe two.
This is true.
So like, there's that. Like,
I'll
you
take
know,
some
like
Niziks, and I'll
the
take
dream
some
of a
operators.
really good Mars pod with Hypnotic. It's like, what are the other creatures? Stuff you didn't want.
Well, I'll take a few of the operators, maybe a couple Niziks.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, right. But,
Because
so
Nizik's
yeah,
one.
I think Mars may be the most disappointing house. It may
double
be
Memrocks.
Yeah.
the most likely dud, but it does have some dreams. It's not guaranteed
There-
garbage, but
There will definitely be some good Mars pods out there. But
it's going to be more like Coda, where it's one in every 50
Yeah.
Mars decks you actually want.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Like most of them are going to be bad.
So we talked about the draft a little bit last time. I did pick Mars for the draft because I was like, I think, I was like, well, other people aren't going to pick Mars, so I'll just be able to get
those 12 cards.
good stuff. So that was my plan.
Except the pot of 15 cards he gave you were all garbage?
Yeah, you didn't have enough.
No, well, the problem was there wasn't enough people that picked Mars. So
Correct.
after
So
the
you don't
first
have
round,
a
I
lot
had
of
9
questions.
cards. And then the next round 2 of the draft, there was literally no additional Mars cards. And so I couldn't, I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
Which I think I had like, what did I even have? I don't super remember because I didn't play it now. I think I had the like Kaboom Body Snatchers, and I think I had the Key Drain. I had what did I had? Resonator, and I don't know. I had some, but yeah, I didn't use it. I couldn't be down 3 cards. So
3 blank
Anyway.
discardable only cards?
yeah, no,
Okay,
I wasn't
right.
doing that. So yeah, nope.
All right,
Yeah,
boys.
so that's the thing. If you're going to pick Mars as one of your draft houses, your then next secret is to not draft that house and force other people to take those cards.
Yeah, trick somebody else into doing it. Yeah. So.
All right, we are 1 week out from the Vault Tour in
Who
St.
knows
Louis.
what we're playing?
Yeah, we still don't know our events outside
Yeah.
of the main events.
Which
I
is
think
weird.
tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, then I think we can really.
It'll just be copy.
yeah, but okay, but there should have been no reason. Like it should have been put out last week. It should have been 2 weeks.
I think I know why.
That costs time.
I know why.
Because it costs money. It costs money and time, which they're not interested
No.
in putting in anything for
Okay,
KeyForge.
tell me, Draz, why?
I don't know that this is actually true, but I believe this is the reason why. So Marcus had said that he was questionable to be able to make St. Louis. He was trying to figure out how to get there, but wasn't sure. So they are waiting to say if there's going to be a draft cider event or not to see if Marcus can make
Madison
it.
right now. He can just ride down with us.
Well, you ping him right now. Tell him to stop demoing Haunted or whatever it is, and
bro.
yeah, and come play KeyForge.
The problem with this is that you need the time to prepare.
You do.
So,
You do.
like, to pull decks and to actually have a plan.
Do you?
requires-
I mean, like they told you what the 3 formats are, so like just plan for them. It could be KeyForge or it could be Oubliette. Like there isn't a whole lot to worry about, or maybe adaptive. Like it's
Yeah.
not like
I
there's
hear
1,000 choices here.
I hear you. I would have preferred to have seen consistency on here's an acknowledgement 2 weeks in at a time. Fine. Didn't happen. Done.
Yes, I agree. They should have this shit done, but I also don't think it's
That big of a deal.
hard enough to pick. It's also not hard for me because I have no intent to play in any of them.
Well, no, but if you end up not doing well, it would be nice to have an option to play in them.
Pass.
Okay, there you go.
So, guys, the top DM Drazkor deck has moved down 2 points to a 127, and it's still the highest because other things moved down as well.
Nice.
Yeah, not great, guys. Not looking great for DM. So
Yeah.
for
All right, guys.
the scoring,
It's work tomorrow. Let's go to bed.
It's time for the Betty Buy. Are we doing another one of these on Sunday then too? Yeah, or no? Because it was Memorial Day
Depends
that
what
we
time I
were.
get that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll-
what about Wednesday? Does that make sense for you guys?
We could probably do no because then I don't. Well, I guess I could edit it Thursday because I'm off Thursday. Well, we could talk about that in a minute, but. With that being
They
said,
don't want to hear. They don't want to hear our scheduling travels.
with that being said, we will see you all next week.
Happy forging, everyone.
May the forge be with you.